Let me give you one more piece of information here. I have something here. Last year, I had a little money and I went to the store up the street and I bought some jewelry. They were turquoise bracelets, very, very tiny turquoise beads put on bracelets. I bought three of them because that's what I had the money for. And you could put them together to make a necklace, which I could do with two of them. And then the third could be a bracelet. But I had never worn them. And I said, I only knew one other person, a beautiful woman. The first time I met her, she was talking about something at this level that made me very impressed, and I really wanted to get to know her better. Well, I haven't been able to talk to her. She's come by a couple of times. The second time she came by, she talked about something that was absolutely, completely relevant to what I was seeking, and she had information about it. Again, let's talk further. Well, I'm busy. You can contact him. That didn't happen. I had wanted to give her one of those bracelets as a good gesture, as a gesture of friendship. Last Christmas, lo and behold, she was never available. And he was never available. And I wasn't going to give it to him to give to her. I needed to give it to her directly. It could have been very simple. They just refused to arrange the meeting. Now, if she didn't want a bracelet from me, if she didn't want jewelry from me, that's fine. But to me, at that time, it was understood. I had an understanding. It was very important that I acknowledge who she really was, not what they were playing around at her being. She's not an interior decorator. That's not who I met. Now, I've worn those bracelets. I put two of them together and made a necklace, and I wore one of them as a bracelet. And I did a video, and it was intense, right? Because those bracelets are made of turquoise, which is a beautiful, very important, very valuable ancestor that allows us to engage with it in the form of constructions into jewelry. It comes from and harkens to a part of the United States, that specific stone, that I happened at some point in time to find a representation of in gold, actual 14 karat gold. I've only twice in my life ever owned anything that was gold. Once it was stolen. The second, I'm not going to discuss that. But I have it. And I got it in the meantime. But what happened is within the last 10 days, I found something. It was outside again, just left there. Now, somebody might have gotten to it and tried to put it into some sort of donation bin to then transfer it for sale. But that's not what I did. I got it and I said, this is going to come important. This is what I got. Now, the day I got this, I went into a store and this man approached me and he had a conversation with me on a level that nobody has seen fit to talk to me in Texas. Did it correlate with my direct interests? No. But it was nice. I asked him for his email address. Unfortunately, before I got to email him, somebody decided they were going to broker a deal using my library books, I suspect because they surveilled on our conversation while we were in that store. And so they've been hedging on when I'm going to contact him. I haven't contacted him to this day. Not because I didn't want to. I might be able to get to know him and have a good conversation with him. But the last time they set something like this up was right around Hurricane Harvey. I emailed him. He emailed me back. He said something. I haven't emailed this man. I'm not going to. If I see him again, good. He's going to have to understand. I understand. What I'm more worried about is Miss Brazil. I got her gemstones. Why? My gems aren't Brazilian. Hers are. Why am I only allowed to talk to one man who's always too busy to make sure that I can get in contact with her? And why is she letting that be the method by which someone like me, who has access to now a book on a catalog. And let me tell you, I've looked through this, only part of it. It's nice stuff. It's very, very nice stuff. My inheritance and my legacy was not Stars and Stripes pasta made in Italy. It's probably good pasta. I've looked at the ingredients. It's exactly how pasta's made, the old-fashioned way. But they're not talking about fucking pasta, are they? No, they're not. Now, when I got this book, there were 2 others with it. Those 2 might actually be appropriate for me. This one is not.